Hi guys, welcome back to Triple T Golf. We've had my favourite thing happen.
Triple T Golf, just normal golfers showing you out there, the general public. You're not as bad as what you think. It could be worse. You could be.
We've been sent something for free. We've been sent the Cygman laser rangefinder to do a review on. As always, as I've explained to the guys over at Cygman, it will be an honest review. And I ummed and ahed whether we're going to do this at all because, well, I don't use rangefinders. And when I open this box and I put this rangefinder in my hand, it'll be the first time I've ever had a rangefinder in my hand. But then I thought to myself, well, what a perfect way of showing you guys from a beginner's perspective, really, from somebody that's completely new to rangefinders. Do I see the benefit? Do I think it's going to work? Now, the reason why I don't use them is because I have distances on the app that I use to keep my score. And I believe, personally, that unless you're dialed into the actual yard, then you don't really need to know the exact yardage. You need to know a rough yardage, and then you need to know, obviously, what club you'd hit to get roughly to that yardage. However, I then started thinking, well, what about if you were zapping bunkers or a big tree or bird watching or something? I don't know. But I just thought it might come in useful. So what I'm going to do today, we've got nice weather today in West Yorkshire, which feels like it's been raining for about 6 years. Yes, I am self-promoting everything. Look, I've got everything on in the background. So, yeah, don't get distracted by that. This is about the Cygman laser rangefinder. So let's open the box. Let's find out what you get. Front of the box, pretty clean. I will show you the Amazon page for this product, which will show you the price. We will also have a discount code that I'll give you at the end, and it will also be in the description of the video, because the nice guys over at Cygman have said that anybody watching this video using our code will get a discount. So, right, straight away from the back, laser rangefinder, it says it's got speed measurement, okay, angle measurement, distant measurement, flag lock vibration, magnification, ×6, and golf trajector. Now, the model of this one is a CT800Y, and that's pretty much it for the box. Now, like I say, the review is not going to be great in terms of using all the functions and features because, well, I don't know how to. I'm going to do this review on it, and then we're going to potentially look at sort of learning more about the product and probably do a second video on it as well. Or we'll just showcase it on one of the other videos when we're out. Darren and Lewis, I know, have got rangefinders. I know Stan wants one. So this is probably going to find its way into his hands, I think. But yeah, opening the box, we're greeted with what looks like a hard shell design case. A flappy bit and a metal. Okay. So that just probably acts as further security, but at the same time can be used to, don't know what that is. Same time can be used to hang on things like on a buggy or something, I suppose. But yeah, nice looking case. Looks like it's, like I say, it's a hard shell case. So it will protect your rangefinder when it's been chucked about in your golf bag. All right, okay. So first impressions then of the Cygman CT800Y rangefinder. This is what I mean by being a noob to these things. I don't even know how this works. Obviously, I'm going to recommend I take my glasses off. But yeah. So the body itself, it feels heavy. It feels good quality. I mean, it's plastic. But you've got grips on the top and grips on the bottom. The buttons are perfectly placed for my index finger and my middle finger. That's the actual camera itself. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but most rangefinders just look the same, in all fairness. So it's probably about the features and the functions, which, like I said, I'm not going to be able to exhaust all them avenues because I don't know what I'm looking at. But there's an on and off button, so I'm going to do that first of all. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that, actually. Let's have a look. See if you can. You can just about look. You can't see any of the features on it, though. Or is that just a reflection? Yeah. So anyway, so it has got flag vibration, I believe, when it picks up the flag. There's a little battery indicator on there that's showing full, so that's good. I will have a look at the manual and I will try and figure out what this is, but I think this is probably what 90% of you guys will do there if you're a beginner golfer. And this, let's be honest with you, I think is probably about beginner golfer price range for a rangefinder. I think you probably do this. I think you'll just take it out of the box and take it to the course and you'll start zapping stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. Looking, like I say, looking through the monocle, I can see there's lots of, okay. There's lots of different things happening on there. You press the button, it vibrates here. We'll put it to the flag one. that's pretty much it, guys. Like I say, there's not much more I can really tell you about it. I mean, on the front of the, on the back of it, which is where the eye goes, you've got what I can only assume is a USB. Is it a USB-C? Yeah, so you've got the USB-C thing there with a nice protection cap over it to stop any water from getting in there. You've got the little sort of holes for your lanyard to go. Not too sure what that does, but over that side it's red, but it's still on. And I can still turn it off. So I'm not 100% certain what that does, the red and the green thing. Does it change it? Oh, yeah, it's putting a few things. Again, don't know what the image has made on screen, but if you put it over to red, all of a sudden you get what looks like a little two semicircles at the top and a triangle at the bottom. And yeah, I need to look at what obviously this means. But ultimately, I'm just going to take it on the golf course, point it at that flag, and I'm going to zap it and see if it tells me how far I've got. Does anybody else feel like when they're looking through stuff like this, like binoculars or anything, they end up pulling really weird faces? Just me then. Right, so yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to quickly have a look what's in the box and what comes with the rangefinder, and then we're going to take it down to Whitwood and see if we can get some cheeky holes in and see if it's any good for us. So in the box, you obviously get the rangefinder, you get the hard shell case, which is good qualities actually. You get the lens cover, lens cloth, which I'll probably use more on my glasses than I will on the rangefinder. The instruction manual, which I won't read because I'm a proper man or idiot. And then I will read it a couple of days later when I realise I don't know what I'm doing. 2 separate compartments. That's a USB-C cable, which is great because a lot of products these days don't actually get sent with one, which is annoying. And what's this? Some form of BDSM gear. Some form of strap, I believe. So yeah, that's... Well, I don't think them lanyard gaps, so I'd have to figure out where that goes. So that's it, really, for the hands-on review. First look at the Cygman CT800Y laser rangefinder. We're going to now head down to Whitwood, and we're going to see what it's like out on the course. Hmm. 3 yards away. Quality sign. Welcome everybody down to a soggy Whitwood Golf Club. We're going to start the test, or the review, or whatever you want to call it, on hole 3, which is a par 3. On the board, it's saying it's 129 yards to the middle. There you go, 129 yards to the middle. So on a day like this with a little bit of wind, I might take a 9-iron. That's what I'd usually take. Check out the clubs I'm using though today. Look at that for a driver. That is the world's loudest driver, everybody. A really strange Golden Bear hybrid. Some Callaway X-Tor irons that are actually snide. And then I've got my actual putter as well. And then a Tour Custom 56 degree wedge. So we're having a little bit of fun today. Right, let me get the camera set up and then we'll have a look at the different ways of checking this yardage. Okie dokie. So this is what we'd usually use. We'd usually use Swing U. That's showing you there that it's 134 yards to the middle. It is, I don't know if you can see, we'll zoom in, see if we can find it. It's a yellow flag, I don't know if you can tell from that, it won't zoom up much more. So I'd assume that that's not far off. Now putting that to one side, if we're going to use the rangefinder for the first time, this is going to get annoying, having to take these off every 2 minutes. Right, okay, so if we're looking at that flag there, I mean, that's saying 131.5. Swing U was saying 131. There's a bunker there. So if we just look at the bunker and give that a little zap, that's 110 yards. Well, 109.6. So 130 yards, we've got crosswind going from right to left, I think.
So I'd usually take a 9-iron. So I'm going to stick with that theory. Now, obviously, guys, this is a rangefinder. It doesn't make you play better golf. So if I top this, if I thin this, if I do anything that will not make this ball go 130 yards with a 9-iron, then that's just the way it is. But all three of them, 129 on the board, 131 on Swing U, and 131.5 on the rangefinder, is consistent. So let's hit this shot. Wow, that's pured. That's not moved at all. I think we're on the green, so I think the club was right. But so far, so good. I mean, that was easy to focus. It was easy to click on the flag and the bunker. It was clear. Yeah. All good. And I might have been a little bit dismissive, you know, of this little strap thing, but it comes in really handy. So, yeah. Basically, that's how it's strapped on. Right. This rather lengthy putt for birdie. Oh, we're having a leaf as well. Well, then round. Go round, go round. Oh dear. There we go, we're at par. So, we've just about got... the sun's just gone behind the clouds, so that's nice. Okie doke, so we've got some trees up there, as you can see. Going just at part of the dog leg that if you hit a dead straight drive, you're going to catch them. So, looking at this, and if I zoom up to one of the trees, it's telling me that it's 195.2 yards away. So the chances are I can hit that, but it's good to know. Now, there's also a ditch there just before the trees, and at its highest point, that's 203 yards. So with this wind coming that way, and me using a 750-year-old Dunlop driver, which you'll hear now how noisy it is, it'd be good to know because my drive could quite easily sit in that ditch. So just to give you some specs on my driver, 10 degrees, 460cc, Dunlop Mark II Pro, precision driver, titanium matrix. It's got some sort of weird shape going on at the back. Steel shaft, really high quality Dunlop grip with cracks in it. Well, we've cut the trees and that couldn't have been more of a perfect drive. A dream spot found by the Dunlop. So again, we'll take the glasses off, which is becoming an absolute pain in the arse. I can see the flag. Wow, it's going to be hard to zap on that shoulder. Right, 270 yards, that's saying to pin. So I've got 110 to 150 marker. So that's about 260. Do you know what? Again, it's picking up that I'm 270 yard away from the actual pin itself, which is just a little bit further back in the back of the green, and it's telling me that I'm 110, just over 110 away from the 150, which you put 150 and 110 together, you're coming up with 260. So again, I think I'm going to believe this. So I'm 270 away. Obviously, I'm not going to get there, but we can now work out what type of shot we want to do. Do we want to try and hit it 170 to give me a 100-yard in, or do we want to try and get it so I've got a little chip? I'm going to go with the 4-iron of this set, and hopefully get it somewhere between 180 to 200, wind dependent. That's killed around beautifully. That's in the middle of the fairway. Now, let's play a little game, because I'm saying my 4-iron goes anywhere between 180 to 200. So if, when I get down there, I've got 70 to 90 yards left, then we know that it's working well. Alright, so we found this ball. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. You know the procedure by now. We get out the Cygman CT800Y. We take off his glasses. We look at the flag. We turn it on. And we've got 83.7 yards. So I'm pretty certain that we've just nailed that. It's on. Taking some grass with it. It's on. We're seeing it right to left, so we hit it left. That was a strange putt, but I managed to recover and still get away with par. Right, we're on hole 5, which some of you will know that watch the channel I've never really been a big fan of. Well, what I'm going to do differently on this one is I'm going to be able to hit my drive, because it's quite a straight hole, hit my drive, look back at the tee box and tell you how far it's gone. We do have the Dunlop Mark II Pro. This could save me. This could guarantee me a 320-yard drive. Right, I'll apologise again for the noise. I'll tell you what though, the noise is horrendous, the feel of it's horrendous, it hurts when you hit it. But I'm hitting it straight out the middle and it's going straight down the middle. I'm great with cheap clubs, mate. So we'll take the specs off. Great drive from the Dunlop again. We'll stand at his ball. We'll look down here. Can we see the yellow marker? We can see the bin. That's at the side of where I tee off. $243 yards. Now I can see the pitch mark there to the ball as well. There's no run out on that. So that's interesting. I'm doing it with his glasses on. 146 to the flag now. It is at the front, so that will be right, yeah? I was about to take my glasses off and shoot it again, but I've realised the 150 markers I'm in front of it, but the flag's a red flag, so... Right, so another birdie attempt. Believe it's pretty straight, this one. Let's get it close. Worst case, a par. Oh! It was close. Dee-dee-dee-dee. There we go. Cannot grumble at another par. So what do I actually think of the Cygman CT800Y? Well, has it changed my mind? Yeah, in a way, I suppose. It's given me something to think about because I've been really impressed with the accuracy of it. And for myself, like today, I'm carrying my clubs. Not my clubs, just saying, not my clubs. Today I'm carrying my clubs, and to be checking my phone all the time for yardages will be a pain in the backside. My watch is a lot more expensive and can sometimes, when you're on the hilly courses, be a little bit temperamental. I think is the right word to say. So having something like this in your bag, I think will be a brilliant tool. Has it made me want to rush out and buy one? Not so much, but it's definitely made me realise the benefit in having one. I can definitely see that some people will use them a lot.
Now, as I was walking off the golf course, I was looking for golfers who might have a rangefinder on their bag so I could try and get someone to compare it. I did find a group of men that just finished playing golf and tried to get them to give me their opinion, but none of them wanted to be on camera, except for this young man. This is Oliver. Oliver desperately wanted to be on the video, had zero experience with a rangefinder, so I thought, do you know what, let's put it in his hand, let's see how easy he finds it to use. Over to you, Oliver.
Right, so this is Ollie. Ollie's been playing down here. I've just been told by his dad that he's an expert golfer and that he knows everything there is to know about golf. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him the Cygman CT800Y and we're going to see if he can use it. How old are you, Ollie?
I'm 11.
Have you ever used a rangefinder before?
Never.
There you go, let's see if you can figure it out. Let's see how easy it is. Oh, he's already doing the right thing. I'll give you a clue. Look on top. Can you see something that looks like an on and off button?
Yeah.
Right. Why don't you look through it and press that? It's been incredible, to be honest.
Wow.
See if you can click on bridge. You see where you walk over with your buggies?
112.
112. Seems about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Probably about right. Do you think it feels alright? You think it feels like it's well made?
Feels good with the grits and all that.
Well, I'm like you. Before today, never had one in my hand. I'm like your dad. I used to always use my app and that was it, or I'd have a watch on, but watches are expensive. at when I'm carrying around like I have done today. Do I really want to be pulling my phone out of my bag every 2 minutes? So, yeah, you recommend it then?
Yeah, it's very good.
There you go, then it's pretty good. We'll get that. Dad, you know what's on his Christmas list now? Cheers, Oliver. What do you want to say to everybody, right? Who's watching this video? That's the channel there, Whitwood Golf Club.
Yeah.
What should everybody do when they watch this video?
Yeah, I think you should subscribe.
Do you think we should like any videos that they watch?
Yeah, I like all of them.
There you go. Like them all. There you go. Follow all these rules and like them all. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So, look, at the end of the day, that was just a little bit of fun. Ollie wanted to be on the video. His dad and his friends didn't want to be. But in a way, it also serves well to just show how easy it is to sort of point, click, and get a yardage. You don't have to know all the features, I suppose, for it to be useful. But for somebody that does want one, I definitely recommend the CT800Y from Cygman. And also with our discount code that you'll see here, and you'll see in the description, it's got to be even better value. What I do think, and what I would like to do, is that maybe I haven't given it a more in-depth review. I'd like to put it against one of the other boys' more expensive rangefinders and find out the differences mainly and see what they think of it. But just for this quick review, from a beginner's point of view, that's pretty much it really. So thanks for watching, guys, and like Ollie said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like to all the videos, and drop us a comment as well. Cheers, bye.